Foreign governments seem to be tied in with these systems, whether it be Canada, Venezuela, Spain, or even Germany. What can you tell us about that?
Well, there's been some reporting that some of these systems in Germany were actually seized. They clearly, Smartmatic has had incredible ties with some of the greater far left concerns that we have, including this Lord Mark Moloch Brown, who's very tight with Soros, is on the Open Society's global board, and a bunch of other Soros boards, meaning this is not some casual associate of George Soros. This is kind of an individual who's part of that inner circle. And we have case after case. Philippines is another great example where these systems have been utilized and there's been nothing but broad concerns. Now, since we last talked, which was not broadly known and still not broadly known, just so happens that one of the two campaigns has a very strong relationship with Smartmatic, and I probably don't have to ask you to guess which one, but we have an individual named Peter Neffinger, who has been handling what's typically called the landing teams for transitions, where personnel are brought in for nothing short of the Department of Homeland Security. This guy has been on the board of Smartmatic. He has an extensive historical relationship with the Atlantic Council, which, one of the great, I think, untold stories is the amount of foreign money that's flooded into Washington, D.C., including think tanks over the last few years. And I come out of the think tank environment and worked with, I think, the best of the bunch in the Heritage Foundation. But he worked with the Atlantic Council, known for lots of Qatar money, lots of China money, lots of UAE money, and even Burisma money that went into Atlantic Council, which did not come out in the Hunter Biden story. So we have, I think, and you can hear it in legal counsel coming out of the Trump legal team, major concerns. And, my guidance right now is don't jump up and down with glee. It's firstly astonishing and reprehensible that we've allowed this to occur. And we have to begin as at least I say this as a conservative, as a lifelong Republican, taking some responsibility for these actions. Where were Republicans? Where were conservatives when these systems that were shown to be flawed were not adopted? And by the way, Elizabeth Warren, Klobuchar, there's Democrats who've raised concerns about them as well. So I think we have it, we're at a point right now where this has to be fixed. It is inexcusable. It is not acceptable for us to sort of say, there were some concerns out there and it probably didn't go well. We got to get that fixed before 2024. No, the president who's sworn in on January 20 absolutely has to have the full confidence from the American people that individual was elected in a free and fair election. Right now, you cannot say that at all. And in a country that's still roughly split 50-50 by ideology and party, that's a recipe for immense divisiveness among our citizens.
Exactly. You're exactly right. And the only thing this smacks to me of intention here on the Democrats' part, as you were saying and laying out over these past few years, red flags popping up here and there over these many, many years, and the fact that Democrats knew that and then pushed to bring these systems into as many as 30 states, and Republicans as well, some Republicans as well. It tells me that something is not sitting right here. Thank you so much for breaking it all down for us.